Oh yes, you'll get used to things around here soon, sweetie. Today we have something a little bit fun and a little bit different, but a little bit of Rebecca Cloud Kids old-fashioned style. Hi YouTube! Welcome back to our channel, and today I am joined with Skylar and a few others in the background, but I thought we would do something a little fun. But before we get started, let me make sure I don't have no spaghetti on me. Okay, before we get started, a couple of friendly reminders is we will be going live on Saturday, 2 o'clock p.m. Central for all my Cloud Insiders and 2:30 p.m. Central for everyone else. This week's Maddie Monday, we finally decided on a theme. So the theme this week is drive-in movie with mommy. That's right, I don't know if any of you guys can feel fall in the air kind of coming. I can, maybe I just want it bad enough, and so I'm trying to make it happen. But I feel like summer with kids going back to school and everything like that, summertime is kind of winding down. So one of the fun, like usually early summer, maybe late summer, we would always go to the drive-in movies. So that is what it is. It's drive-in movies with mommy. Maddie Monday is hosted by 5 Maddie sisters. There is Moa. There's also Monica from Southern Reborn's Nursery, Maritza from Dolly Lane 19, Lois from Life with Lois, and Carol from Sweet Snuggles Dolly Nursery. Also, we are fixing to be starting our September giveaway. Keep an eye out for that. Also, coming this Tuesday starts Turquoise and Electric Dreamers reality show. That's right, they have signed on for 4 episodes with Rebecca Cloud. Well, it's not Rebecca's, it's Cloud Kids Pretend Production. That's right, there's 4 episodes, starting with Turquoise. That's right, and then I hear they're going back in to do something fun for the holidays. So we do have that coming up on Tuesday, and you just never know what I'm going to come up with from one video to the next. So make sure you turn your bell notifications on if you haven't already. So I don't know again how much you guys are going to see. I never know until I'm editing the video what I decide to leave and what I don't. And so I don't know, but I do have a few dolls around me because I thought it would be fun to do a 5-question tag. That's right, it's been a hot minute since we did it, and I also want to go ahead and change. Let me lay the blanket down. I also want to change a Skylar. That's right, as I do the tag. I'm going to try to just put her in my lap, and then I'm going to change her into spooky Halloween pajamas, which are black, and they have this cute, fun little pink bones on it, which I know Nanny's like, don't put pink on her, but you know, she can have some pink bones. And then to offset the pink, I'm gonna just, because honestly you guys, I don't have a lot of my hair stuff. I don't have a lot of my bows. I'm kind of starting from scratch almost, so I'm limited on bows, so she's getting a yellow bow that they've all shared. And I have 5 fun questions lined up. So I'm trying to think, was there anything else? We do have Curse of the Haunted Hollow Chapter 2 coming out soon. I had to rewrite the script to make it in the time constraint, and the fact that I ended up having to break it up in parts due to my computer storage. And so we are currently working on Chapter 2, but I had to combine some chapters. So I had to rewrite some stuff, recreate some backgrounds, recreate some music, kind of almost redo the whole chapter again. So it is coming, and I'm going to stretch out my knee. I actually walked to the school today and picked up the kids from school, and it's got my knee kind of bothering me a little bit tonight. But hopefully you guys can see the baby in the lap. And so I want to start off with question 1. For any of you that wants to partake in this fun question tag, I will put the questions down in my description box below so you can follow along if you would choose to. And I would just love it if you would tag me, please, just so I can see it and share it. And that way other people can see your videos too. My subscribers can see your videos. So question number 1. What doll first inspired encourage you to, and these questions are all doll and YouTube channel related. So I wait for also some new subscribers to maybe get to know me a little bit. What doll first inspired you to start your YouTube channel or share your collection online? Well, that is pretty easy, and I did bring some of the dolls with me over here to kind of do a show and tell. Let me get, I was trying to do this without unbuttoning. I'm sorry, there's also some stuff going on in the house. Nothing serious, I don't mean like that, it's just, life stuff is kind of going on, so I'm a little distracted. Anyway, my first doll that decided what I started to start my YouTube channel with is this one right here. This is Penelope. I do not have another one in my collection like her. She is the Levi Sculpt Awake. I did buy her from Etsy. She is not a reborn, she is not an artist render. She is a replica. You can tell by the hair and stuff. But she's weighted to perfection. I've never been able to weight my dolls like this. And well, she felt so real. She was the first doll because I had ordered Paradise Gallery dolls and stuff like that. But they're not really weighted. They might be weighted just a hair, but they're not really weighted. And so she was the first one that I got that was actually supposed to be weighted like a baby. And so it inspired me to go ahead and move on. I'm sorry, I'm also getting over a cold. I apologize. It inspired me to continue on with my collection and to share my collection online. And so this is a doll that did it, Penelope. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay her back on Gigi. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the pajamas and start putting them on as we move into question number 2. My phone went to sleep on me. Which doll is your favorite to feature in videos, and why do you think your viewers enjoy it? Enjoy them, him, her. Let me get these jammies on. So I want to start changing all my dolls into like a fall and spooky. I do not honestly have a lot of seasonal clothes. I don't know how you guys feel about seasonal clothes, but me personally, I don't buy a lot of them just for the simple fact that you only put them on like once a year. Honestly, I've had this one, let's see, my granddaughter wore it and she's 2. So I've had it for quite a while. I've had it for over a year now. This might even be the second Halloween I've gone through with this particular jammies. Alright, I'm almost done getting her dressed in her jammies, and that way I can answer your question because I do have a doll to show with that. Oh well, I think she looks cute in pink. And so here she is in her little jammies, and let me grab my doll. This is my favorite doll, Geo, to feature in videos, and that is Geo. I love Geo. Geo is actually one of my favorite dolls in my nursery, and has been for actually quite a while now. If you guys haven't noticed, Geo is usually the one I gravitate towards on Maddie Mondays. I gravitate towards Geo on a lot of videos because she really is my favorite. Why do I think that you, as my subscribers, enjoys watching her? It's because of her personality. Geo is very mischievous, very adventurous loving. She loves the dragons. She obviously, as you can tell, Geo, in her little Halloween outfit that Auntie Sarah got her. Actually, Auntie Sarah got this for the baby. But the baby refuses to put it on. It's even got a tail. Literally refuses to put it on. So it does fit Geo somewhat. It is a little big. But anyway, because she loves dinosaurs. Anything dinosaurs, it's Geo. Geo lays claim to anything dinosaur that comes into the nursery. And so I pretty much bring Geo alive in a lot of videos. And I think that is why you guys enjoy seeing Geo a lot. Is because of the life that I breathe into her. And she does have her dinosaur lovey. And let me go ahead on with question number 3. There's only 5 questions, by the way. Question number 3. Do you plan your doll videos ahead of time, themes, stories, box openings, Happy Meals, things like that, or do you create them more spontaneously? If I know that I am getting Happy Meal, what do you guys think, real quick? What do you guys think? I need to pierce her ears. I think I want to pierce her ears. That's going to come up in another video. Anyway, if I know, let's say in Happy Meal, for instance, if I know about the Happy Meal ahead of time, then yes, I do plan it. Depending on who the Happy Meal comes from, depends on what style of video I make for that particular box opening. A lot of my videos I do plan out, I do write scripts for, and I create the backgrounds for. I also do come up with spontaneous ideas. So I may come up with an idea for an alien, and by the next day I'm probably working on the idea, and then by the day after that, chances are the video is going to go up. So it's spontaneous, but I do, once I think of the idea, I do plan it. I do plan it. Alright, question number 4. This is actually a good one, you guys. If you could collaborate with another doll YouTuber, who would it be and what type of video would you make? Well, let me tell you, there's 2 YouTubers that I definitely would want to collab with if I ever could. Both of these YouTubers I would want to do a twinning video on because I know I have some of the same dolls that they do in their nursery. The first one is actually J Dolls UK. I will make sure I put her link down in my description. Hello Jay, I hope you're watching me. I'm a huge fan. I do watch her videos. I'm a silent watcher. I'm sorry on some videos. But I used to watch her videos before I even started my channel. And she is the reason I got Macy, is watching her unbox her Macy. I don't remember what she named hers in her video. But the doll was so absolutely adorable that I ended up getting Macy, and it was because of her. And I would love to collab with her and maybe do a twinning video of some sort. And then the second YouTuber that I definitely would want to collab with would be Leisha from Binkies and Blankies Nursery. Hi Leisha, I hope you're watching. I'm a huge fan of Leisha's. Leisha is the reason that she gave me courage to start my YouTube channel. She was so sincere. She still is. When I say that, I don't mean it like she isn't. She is. But just genuinely, she loved her dolls. And, you know, she still does. And so I would want to collab with her. And I definitely would want to, again, a twinning video of some sort with Leisha also. Those are the 2 YouTubers that I would personally love to collab with. And number 5. How has being on YouTube changed the way you collect dolls? Do you look for different styles, different friends, or do you look for video-worthy dolls now? Let me tell you, YouTube has probably got me more dolls than maybe if I didn't have a doll channel I would have. YouTube has opened me up to new styles of dolls. YouTube has opened me up to Blythe dolls, Cabbage Patch dolls, you know, Avatar babies, you name it, and I've seen it on YouTube. And what happens whenever we watch somebody unbox a doll, especially if we like the doll, what's the first thing we say? Oh my God, I gotta get that doll. Where did they get that doll? I've got to get one. Or I do anyway. I'm so guilty of that. And so I think that now I don't think it's changed the way I collect dolls. When I buy a doll for whatever the reason could be. It could be maybe the doll has like Seraphina, bright red, flaming red hair that attracted me to her. Maybe with Geo, it's just this sweet, darling little face and the way she looks. Geo, I wanted a monkey doll. A lot of my aliens, you know, I'm talking about ones I personally have purchased, of what I look for. So there's always something with the doll that catches my attention. And it may not necessarily be a doll that's real popular across the board. Like everybody may be, an example, wanting a Pika right now. Okay, I have a Pika. I don't necessarily film a lot with her. I need to film more with her. But, you know, just because everybody had one doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna, you know, in other words, I look for dolls because there's something about the doll that I personally like, whether it's popular in the doll community or not. If I like the doll, I'm gonna get it. And that's just the way I've always been with my collecting. And with me being on YouTube, I tend to look at dolls maybe a little bit more than maybe I would otherwise, because who doesn't love unboxings and stuff like that? And it's been a while since I order, but every now and then I try to order in a doll and unbox it for you guys, and that way you guys also get to see a little bit of my style and what I like and what I look for in dolls. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun listening to this 5-question tag. It has been a while. When I first started my YouTube channel, I did quite a few of them to just kind of get in the community, to get you guys to know me a little bit, for me to get to know you guys a little bit. And so we got a bunch of new subscribers that doesn't really know too much, you know, and so I don't do a lot of the sit and downs and chitty chats with you guys. Probably you guys want more than I do. But in any case, give me just a second. I'm fixing to end this video. As a matter of fact, let me open my door and then end this video. So, she's coming in. You want to say hi to everybody before I end the video? And so, anyway, what I was saying is, I don't know what she has. A lot. And then here comes socks. I had to wear clothes. Anyway, my granddaughter just came in, so if you guys like it, give me a big thumbs up. And until the next video, bye!
Step into the clouds where dreams come alive. Dolls and dragons were ready to dive. Reborn babies, fairy wings that shine. Adventures waiting every single time. From story time to rainbow doors, games, giveaways, surprises galore. With every smile we share the fun. On Cloud Kids, we're all as one. Cloud Kids Wonderland, where hearts explore. Toys, tales, magic, and so much more. Come along and laugh, create, pretend. With Rebecca's Cloud Kids, the fun never ends. Turquoise sings with electric light. Lolly and Pop on sweet delight. Sage the fairy dragon soar. New adventures behind each door. Every video's a brand new land. Imagination hand in hand. Subscribers, friends, you're part of the crew. The Cloud Kids world is made for you.